Up for July 2025. So for those of you who are not familiar with the wrap-ups, this is where I pull a bunch of older pieces, some newer pieces, stuff that you haven't seen for a while, things that maybe you're new and you haven't seen any of these pieces yet, and I present them in a short video. Now, this one is going to be called The Power of Green. So I did go a little bit crazy, so I'm going to show you a few at a time because I don't want it to be a super long video because I have more than this. I don't know, I was kind of mesmerized when I was doing it, so let's take a look. Okay, first two pieces. One of my favorites is the Victorian slide bracelet, and I just wanted to, it doesn't slide, but I wanted to look like a Victorian slide bracelet. That one was so much fun. And this is the Abundance bracelet. And of course, everything I show you, I will put the numbers on the screen, and they'll be numbered in the description box below the video. So if you see something you like, this is number 1, and you look on in the description box below the video, and number 1 will tell you what it is and give you the link to the tutorial for that particular item. Okay, so here are the first two. Really pretty. Love these colors. Next two greenies, we have the Sea Jewels bracelet, and I love this, and we have a pendant too, and I think I've tried to show that before, and I can't find the pendant. And I love the way we ended this. So we're doing some interesting endings, and this one too. So we have this ending here, and there's the sea glass bracelet, and we have a little button that goes through. Okay, next up, Sacred Ground bracelet, and this is one we just did recently, and I love this. I think it came out so pretty, and here are the earrings to go with it. Of course, they'll be linked below, and I just love these colors together. I think they're so pretty. Next up, we have the Crystal Anne pendant, and this pendant was just a part of the Crystal Anne series. We have a necklace coming up that I'll show you in the greens, and I just think it's such a pretty pendant. This is so holiday worthy, isn't it? This and just with a little black dress or green velvet blazer, have this around your neck like a choker. That'd be gorgeous. Okay, a couple of sort of older pieces. We have the Tivoli Rivoli earrings. Remember this? And we did the dinner with the queen collar or necklace to go with it. That was really an elaborate piece. So here are the earrings. I still wear these, and they've been around for a really long time. And this one, we call it a fabric bracelet because look at that movement there. Look at all those bicones, 3mm bicones. Can you imagine how many we used here? I don't remember. This is the interlace bracelet, and it was just so much fun to make it. We made it with I think we made it with some amethyst as well. But isn't that pretty? It's like a sweater. Look at that. It's so flexible and so fluid. I pulled these three out together because I just thought, because they have the tiaras and the half tiaras, I thought that you could wear any of these together. I think it'd be beautiful. So first up, we have the Stone Path bracelet, and this one was a lot of fun to make. Very simple. Again, another very fluid, flexible piece. And then we have the Spring Equinox bracelet, and again, using those half tiaras, and look at those gorgeous pearls. And then we have the Spring Equinox earrings, where we're using the half tiaras again, and these gorgeous crystals and bicones. This is one of my favorite sort of go-together pieces, because it's not a set, it's not a set per se, but they really go beautifully together. And this is the Verdant Garden bracelet, and again, I've used some half tiaras here. Look at that gorgeous, like matte silver. Isn't that beautiful? This is probably one of my favorite pieces to wear. And then here we have the Emmeline pendant right here. Now it has a green ribbon and it has a purple tassel, but you can change that. You can put this on a chain as well. But aren't these pretty? I love these. So nice to wear because the back is finished so nicely as well as the front. So there you go. Beautiful greens. Okay, shall we look at some necklaces? So this is the Don't Ruffle My Feathers necklace, and this is from the Royal Plumage Collection, I believe it's called. So I love the feather theme in it. So that came out so pretty. Here, the necklace, did we originally put the pendant on? I'm not even sure. Probably. Yeah, so there's, and the pendant, you could do the pendant separately as well. So I thought that one came out really pretty. One of my very favorite pieces, and a piece that I think really shows, you know, who I am as a designer is the estate necklace. I love vintage jewelry, and I love green, and I love, you know, I love putting it together and making these pieces that are vintage looking, but, you know, also have a little bit of a, you know, current modern flair. So tonight I'm going out to dinner with my husband, and I'm going to wear this, but I'm going to wear it with a white linen shirt and a pair of jeans and a nice pair of sandals. I think that's going to be so pretty. Okay, next up we have the interlace necklace, and I should have shown it to you with the bracelet, but this is the interlace necklace and the bracelet. Look at that sparkle. Isn't that amazing? That's what like over 300 little 3mm bicones does, right? So this one was so much fun to make. So many of you made this in different colors. I think we had one in amethyst as well, or maybe opal, some kind of opal color, but really pretty. I love the green. I think the green is my favorite, and I just love that sparkle. I don't know, maybe I should wear this one tonight when we go to dinner, because look at how the light, you know, low light of a restaurant would make that sparkle. That'd be pretty. Okay, for those of you who are looking for an ornament cover to make, we did this ornament cover, and this is the winter solstice ornament cover in green, and it's hard for me to hold it up, but it's got, you know, long strands with little crystals at the end and all these little bezels. So we had so much fun making this. Okay, last but not least, we have Crystal Anne, and this Crystal Anne necklace is part of a whole set of Crystal Anne pieces. So we had the pendant here, which you could actually make and put on here, you know, in a different, in the same colors. That would be something. Just put that pendant right there. That'd be pretty. We have bracelets. It goes with the companion necklaces and bracelets and such. So a really pretty design in this necklace. Nice substantial necklace. All these drops on it. These I think are aventurine drops. So there you go. There's your Crystal Anne necklace. Here's everything. I couldn't fit it all on my table. So here, I just love this one. I think it's so pretty. And here's everything else sort of piled up, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope new people who haven't seen my pieces before will go to some of those videos and check them out and just give them a try. And those of you who have been with me for a while, I hope it was fun going down memory lane. All right, so take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.